Okay, time to start putting this thing together then. The first thing I'm going to do is just get a bit of oil onto the fretboard. Okay, while that's soaking in, I can start the assembly proper. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a ground wire in. It's going to need a little bit of persuasion. And with that in, I'm just going to do a quick check for continuity. Yep, that's all good. Put the other bridge stud in. So next up, just stick the pick guard on. While I'm putting this on, just as a point of clarification, I'm completely over the trauma regarding the finish. Now it's starting to get a few bits and pieces on and it's polished up. I absolutely love it. Okay, Friday the 16th, day before the competition closes. Guitar's been finished a couple of days now. Very happy with it. It's come out really nicely. For the most part, it's been a nice build. It's gone to plan pretty much all the way through, apart from the finishing, which went horribly wrong. But I think we've got a great outcome despite that. So later in this video, there will be a demo of the guitar, so stick around for that. But now I'm just going to run you through the final assembly and setup stages. Next up, I'm going to put the pickup in place. I still haven't drilled the mounting holes yet. So I've just drilled the two holes out, 2.5mm, and just counterbore them ever so slightly to take any rough edge off. You can see how soft the paint is, just resting the pickup on it to do that has marked it a little bit. And just screw it down. So I think next I shall put the strap buttons on. With that done, the next step is to get the electronics sorted out. It's a junior, they're not very complicated. But to make my life a little bit easier, I've made myself a little jig that replicates the layout of the controls on the guitar. And I'm just going to attach my pots and my output jack to that so I can wire them separately outside of the guitar. Okay, time to get the soldering iron out. Okay, so that's everything wired up as far as I can get it now. So what I need to do now is take this off the jig, transfer it into the guitar, and just attach the pickup and the bridge ground wire onto this harness, and we're good to go. Okay, that's the soldering done. It's a very small cavity, it's quite tight in there, but we seem to have got it done okay. The next step is to just test the electrics. Yep, all seems to be working fine. Brilliant. And that done, just stick the knobs on. Button the back up. So the electric's done. Last thing I'm going to do is just stick the nut on. So I'm simply just going to a couple of little dots of super glue. Way too much super glue. Just stick that in position. Okay, so this is something like roughed in now. Next thing I'm going to do is just check the neck relief, see where we're at with that. So to do that, putting the capo on the first fret, I'm going to fret the 6th string at the 19th fret, which is where it meets the body. I've got 12th thou feeler gauge there, and I'm just going to check at the 5th fret what we've got. It's just a little bit under, so I'm just going to have a quick tweak of the truss rod. I haven't gone much with that, probably just a little over a quarter of a turn. That's spot on, absolutely spot on. Okay, with that check, the next thing is to have a look at the nut, and I can already see the nut slots are too high, so they need bringing down a little bit, so that'll be the next thing I tackle. Right, so what I've just done there is I've used a straight edge and a set of feeler gauges. And I've measured the height between the fretboard and the straight edge between the 1st and 2nd fret. I've taken that measurement and I've added 10 thou on top of it, and that gives me what I consider to be my ideal height for the bottom of the fret slot. So then I set that stack of feeler gauges up with that additional 10 thou, place it behind the nut, and then file with the appropriate nut file until I get down to the feeler gauges. You'll feel it touch, you'll feel it make contact, and then you stop filing, and then your nut slot is in exactly the perfect place. Okay, and then as I work my way across the fretboard, I just add 2 thou for each string, and in theory that will get me exactly where I need to be. In practice it might mean that I have to tweak it a little bit here and there, but I find that a really good way of getting a nut where you need it without risking going too low. So with the nut cut, the next thing is just to literally measure the string action, and then we're pretty much there. So to sort the action out, I've put a capo on the first fret again, and I'm just going to measure the action at the 15th fret with the string gauge. And even though I just eyeballed that when I was putting it together, is actually exactly where I'd want it to be. So that's it, that's set up. Just need to tune it again. Beautiful. Okay, and here we have it, finished, set up, and ready to go. Now in terms of the demo, I'm not going to do it myself. In common with a lot of guitar builders, I'm not the best player in the world. I'd rather have someone come in who can do the guitar justice. So last night an old friend of mine, Adrian Bill, came over and kindly demoed the guitar for me. I'm going to put a link in the description to his YouTube channel. He's a phenomenal guitar player. You really should check him out. So enjoy. Just a bit of country.
well, yeah.
So that's it, job done. Bring on Great Guitar Build Off 2021. Really looking forward to that one. I just want to say thanks to everyone who's been involved, firstly with organising the build off, with building in the build off, and everyone who's just kind of interacted with the videos. That's been phenomenal for me, so thank you all. My next project will be coming along very, very soon. Hoping that's going to be another great guitar build. So please, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next set of videos, which will be coming along very, very shortly. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks a lot for watching. See you later, guys. Bye bye.